What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Some hot take rumor, one of those things speculating in the Twitter sphere, that the Rangers could be interested in Dougie Hamilton. Of course, why not? He's a righty shooting defenseman. Why wouldn't they be interested in him? And would be willing to part with Kevin Klein and JT Miller to land the Calgary Flames defenseman. And just as an aside, I figured I'd dish on this because I was at the Bruins Flames game last night. Bruins fans were pretty mean to young Douglas. I may have booed once or twice. And I always, again, this is just a total aside. I'm going to rant for a second. I'm usually against booing returning players. Like, the Bruins fans boo Sagan. I don't get why. That's the one thing that makes literally zero sense. He wanted to be a Bruin, and unfortunately the brain trust in Boston is just too fucking stupid. Likewise, booing Joe Thornton's just like, no, O'Connell ran him out of town. But, the Dougie thing, because he came off as such a brat, was like, oh, alright, I can fuck with that. But going back to the principal point, Kevin Klein and JT Miller, that might be the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I know Kevin Klein's a little bit older, but he's been a big reason, the Rangers have had the success they've had over the last couple of years. And, really fits in well and does a lot of things well on that team. Likewise, JT Miller, 19 points in 22 games. If you're talking about trading him for Dougie Hamilton, whose stock is pretty low right now, just saying, you're an idiot. And the other thing was, when the Boo Birds came down on Douglas last night, he seemed a little jumpy. Wanted to get rid of the puck as soon as possible. Maybe it's my observation. Maybe I was just kind of taking the environment, the atmosphere. But it's there. And the fans in New York, New Yorkers are great people, even Yankees fans. They can be mean. They can be very, very mean at times. And can you imagine, him getting booed as a home player at MSG? I don't know what it would take to get to that point, but the Rangers fans would let him hear it if he was playing like shit and, making that kind of money and, making those stupid mistakes. So, again, it is what it is. So, there's no, I always say where there's smoke, there's fire. If there's smoke and fire regarding this rumor, it's because someone's smoking crack right now to think the Rangers would give up Miller and Kevin Klein for Dougie Hamilton. It's ridiculous. And plus, the cap situation doesn't work out anyway. So, it's ridiculous. It's just madness, banana land. Do I think Dougie could be moved? Yeah, but not for that package. But then again, I mean, if Glenn Sather was still running the Rangers, maybe, because he liked weird moves like this that made absolutely zero sense. But, we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's all I got. This episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.